House will come to order.
Madam Speaker.
The chair recognizes the Sergeant at Arms.
I have the honor to announce the arrival of the members of the Senate of the State of Minnesota.
The Sergeant at Arms will escort the members of the Minnesota Senate to the front of the chamber. The joint convention will come to order. Prayer by the chaplain.
God of all people, though known by many names and through many traditions, you are one. Therefore, though we come from different roads, from different traditions, experiences, and understandings, in you, we too are one. As we gather here this evening to engage in the important work of this joint convention, help all who are involved to come with openness of mind and heart, to listen to each other, to speak openly and truthfully with each other, and to be receptive to how and where you are calling and guiding the discussion and decisions that will be made. Bless all who are a part of this important work, the representatives, senators, regent candidates, as well as the staff and others who support this legislative process. The decisions that will be made here will touch the lives of many, both now and into generations yet to come. Therefore, we pause at this time to seek your guidance and to remember that at the end of every discussion, deliberation, and decision are the lives, concerns, and needs of your people, especially the marginalized and those most vulnerable. May their voice and concerns most especially be heard and regarded in all that occurs here. Loving God, may your grace, compassion, and justice for all of your people and for your beautiful creation be reflected in today's proceedings. Bless this legislative body and bless this great state of Minnesota. Amen.
The chaplain for today is Reverend Kevin Schill, retired United Methodist pastor, New Brighton, Minnesota. The secretary will call the roll.
Abler. Abler present. Anderson. Anderson present. Barr. Barr present.
I recognize Senator Frentz.
Mr. President, I move that further proceedings of the roll call be dispensed with.
Senator Frantz moves that further proceedings under the roll call be dispensed with. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed, please say no. The motion prevails. A quorum is present. Members of the Joint Convention, our charge here today is to elect candidates to the Board of Regents of the University of Minnesota as follows. One regent from the 2nd Congressional District for a term of 6 years. One regent from the 3rd Congressional District for a term of 6 years. One regent from the 8th Congressional District for a term of 6 years. And one at-large regent for a term of 6 years. A communication from the Joint Legislative Committee relating to the Board of Regents.
Speaker Hartman, Majority Leader Dietzick, Minority Leaders Damuth and Johnson. Pursuant to Minnesota Statutes 2022, Section 137.0247, Subdivision 2. Copy of this is on your desk.
Members, a copy of the letter has been provided to all members of the Joint Convention. Pursuant to the joint rules, those persons listed on the report are considered nominated. Pursuant to our joint rules, there will be 2 roll calls. The Secretary will call the roll first on the election of candidates from the 3 congressional districts. He will then call the roll on the election of 1 at-large member. The state constitution requires that the roll call must be called by voice vote. We will now elect candidates from 3 congressional districts. The following persons are considered to be nominated by the Joint Committee. Robin Gully, 2nd Congressional District, 6 years. Mary Turner, 3rd Congressional District, 6 years. Tad Johnson, 8th Congressional District, 6 years. Are there any further nominations for any of the congressional districts? I recognize the member from Wright, Representative O'Neill, for the purpose of making a nomination.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. In the 3rd Congressional District, Humphreys.
Representative O'Neill nominates Humphreys in the 3rd Congressional District.
Thank you.
Representative O'Neill.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. In the at-large, Flora Yang.
Representative O'Neill, we will get to the at-large after there is an election on the congressional districts, and then I will recognize you at that time for the purposes of making a nomination. Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations? Hearing none, I declare nominations to be closed. If you wish to vote for the candidates nominated by the Joint Committee, you may do so by saying Gully in the 2nd, Turner in the 3rd, and Johnson in the 8th. I will enforce order on the floor so that our staff can hear the roll calls and your votes. The Secretary will now call the roll on the election of candidates from the 3 congressional districts.
Abler. Abler votes Gully, Turner, and Johnson. Anderson.
Pass. Humphreys, Johnson.
Anderson, pass. Humphreys, Johnson. Barr. Barr, pass. Humphreys in the 3rd, and pass. Bolden. Bolden, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Carlson. Carlson, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Champion. Champion, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Coleman. Coleman, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Swazinski. Swazinski, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Dames. Dames, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Dibble. Dibble, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Dornick. Dornick, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Draheim. Draheim, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Drazkowski. Drazkowski, pass. Humphreys, pass. Duckworth. Duckworth, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Dietzick.
Gully, Turner, Johnson.
Dietzick, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Eichhorn. Eichhorn, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Farnsworth. Farnsworth, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Fateh. Fateh, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Friends. Friends, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Green. Green, pass. Humphreys, pass. Grunhagen. Grunhagen, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Gustafson. Gustafson, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Hochschild. Hochschild, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Herr. Herr, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Hoffman. Hoffman, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Housley. Housley, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Howe.
Humphreys, Johnson. Gully, Humphreys, Johnson.
Howe, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Jazinski. Jazinski, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Johnson. Johnson, Gully, Humphrey, Johnson. Klein. Klein, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Coran. Coran, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Cruin. Gully, Cruin, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Kunish. Kunish, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Kupek. Kupek, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Lang. Lang.
Humphreys, Johnson. Gully, Humphreys, Johnson.
Lang. Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Latz. Latz, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Liskey. Liskey, pass. Humphreys, pass. Limmer. Limmer, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Lucero. Lucero, pass. Humphreys, pass. Man. Man, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Marty. Marty, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Matthews. Matthews, pass. Humphreys, Johnson. McQuaid. McQuaid, Gully, Turner, Johnson. McEwen. McEwen, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Miller. Miller, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Mitchell. Mitchell, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Mohammed. Mohammed, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Morrison. Morrison, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Murphy. Murphy, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Nelson. Nelson, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Umu Verbatim. Umu Verbatim, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Pappas. Pappas, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Paw. Paw, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Port. Port, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Pratt. Pratt, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Putnam. Putnam, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Rarick. Rarick, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Rasmussen. Rasmussen, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Rest. Rest, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Seeberger. Seeberger, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Utke. Utke, pass. Humphreys, Johnson. Weber. Weber, pass. Humphrey, Johnson. Wiesenberg. Wiesenberg, pass. Humphreys, pass. Westland. Westland, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Westrom. Westrom, pass. Humphrey, Johnson. Wickland. Wickland, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Zhang. Zhang. Zhang, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Acom. Acom, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Agbadje. Agbadje, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Altendorf. Altendorf, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Anderson, P.E. Anderson, P.E., Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Anderson, P.H. Anderson, P.H., Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Backer,
Golly, Humphrey, Johnson.
Backer, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Bonner, Bonner, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Bakeberg, Bakeberg, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Baker, Baker, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Becker Finn, Becker Finn, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Bennett, Bennett, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Berg, Berg, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Bierman, Bierman, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Bliss, Bliss, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Brand, Brand, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Burkle, Burkle, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Carroll, Carroll, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Chaw, Chaw, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Clardy, Clardy, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Coulter, Coulter, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Curran, Curran, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Daniels, Daniels, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Doubt, Doubt, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Davids, Davids, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Davis, Davis, Pass, Humphreys, and Johnson. Damuth, Damuth, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Dotseth, Dotseth, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Edelson, Edelson, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Elkins, Elkins, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Engen, Engen, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Feist, Feist, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Finke, Finke, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Fisher, Fisher, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Fogelman, Fogelman, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Franzen, Franzen, Pass, Humphreys, Pass. Frazier, Frazier, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Frederick, Frederick, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Freiberg, Freiberg, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Garofalo, Garofalo, Gully, Turner, Humphrey, Johnson. Gilman, Gilman, Pass, Humphreys, Pass. Gomez, Gomez, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Greenman. Greenman, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Grossel.
Pass. Humphrey. Johnson.
Grossel, pass. Humphrey, Johnson. Hanson R. Hanson R. Gully, Turner, Johnson. Hanson J. Hanson J. Gully, Turner, Johnson. Harder. Harder, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Hassan. Hassan, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Heinzman.
Gully, Humphreys, Johnson.
Heinzman, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Hemmingson Yeager. Hemmingson Yeager, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Her. Her, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Hicks. Hicks, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Hill. Hill, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Hollins. Hollins, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Hornstein. Hornstein, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Howard. Howard, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Hudella.
Gully, Humphreys, Johnson.
Hudella, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Hudson. Hudson, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Hewitt. Hewitt, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Hussein. Hussein, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Igo.
Go ahead.
Humphreys. Johnson.
Say it again. Do it again.
Gully. Humphreys. Johnson.
Igo, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Jacob. Jacob, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Johnson. Johnson, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Jordan. Jordan, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Joy.
Humphrey. Johnson.
Once again.
Gully. Humphrey. Johnson.
Joy, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Keeler. Keeler, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Keel. Keel, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Cleavorn. Cleavorn, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Knutson. Knutson, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Cagle. Cagle, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Katiza Watoon. Katiza Watoon, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Kozlowski. Kozlowski, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Kosnick. Kosnick, pass. Humphreys, pass. Kraft. Kraft, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Creshaw. Creshaw, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Lee F. Lee F. Gully, Turner, Johnson. Lee K. Lee K. Gully, Turner, Johnson. Liebling. Liebling, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Lilly. Lilly, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Lislegard. Lislegard, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Long. Long, Gully, Turner, Johnson. McDonald. McDonald, Gully, Humphreys, and Johnson. Mecklin. Mecklin, pass. Humphrey, pass. Moeller. Moeller, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Mueller. Mueller, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Murphy. Murphy, pass. Humphrey, Johnson. Myers.
Gully, Humphreys, Johnson.
Myers, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Nadeau.
Gully, Humphreys, Johnson.
Nadeau, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Nash.
Gully, Humphreys, Johnson.
Nash, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Nelson M.
Gully, Turner, Johnson.
Nelson M. Gully, Turner, Johnson. Nelson N.
Gully, Humphreys, Johnson.
Nelson N. Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. New Brindley. New Brindley, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Newton. Newton, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Niska. Niska, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Noor. Noor, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Norris.
Gully, Turner, Johnson.
Norris, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Novotny.
Gully, Humphreys, Johnson.
Novotny, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. O'Driscoll.
Gully, Humphreys, Johnson.
O'Driscoll, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Olson B.
Gully, Humphreys, Johnson.
Olson B. Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Olson L. Olson L. Gully, Turner, Johnson. O'Neill. O'Neill, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Pulowski. Pulowski, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Perez Vega. Perez Vega, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Perryman. Perryman, Gully, Turner, Humphreys, Johnson. Petersburg. Petersburg, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Farr. Farr, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Pinto. Pinto, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Pryor. Pryor, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Purcell. Purcell, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Quam. Quam, pass, Humphrey, pass. Ream. Ream, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Ryer, excused. Richardson, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Robbins. Robbins, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Schumacher. Schumacher, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Schultz. Schultz, Gully, Humphrey, pass. Scott. Scott, pass, Humphreys, Johnson. Censor Murrah. Censor Murrah, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Scraba. Scraba, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Okay. Scraba, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Smith. Smith, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Stevenson. Stevenson, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Swazinski. Swazinski, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Tabke. Tabke, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Torkelson. Torkelson, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Erdahl. Erdahl, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Vang. Vang, Gully, Turner, Johnson. West. West, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Wiener. Wieners, pass, Humphreys, Johnson. Weens. Weens, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Whitty. Whitty, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. Wogamot. Wogamot, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Zhang. Zhang, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Joachim. Joachim, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Seleznikar. Seleznikar, Gully, Humphreys, Johnson. President Hortman. President Hortman, Gully, Turner, Johnson. Anderson. Anderson, pass. Barr. Barr. Barr, pass. Drazkowski. Drazkowski, pass. Green. Green, pass. Liskey. Liskey, pass. Lucero. Lucero, pass. Matthews. Matthews, pass. Utke. Utke, pass. Weber. Weber, pass. Wiesenberg. Wiesenberg, pass. Westrom. Westrom, pass. Davis. Pass. Franzen. Franzen, pass. Gilman. Gilman, pass. Grossel. Grossel, pass. Kosnick. Kosnick, pass. Mecklin. Mecklin, pass. Murphy. Murphy, pass. Quam. Quam, pass. Schultz. Schultz, pass. Scott. Scott, pass. Weiner. Weiner, pass.
I declare the roll call closed and request the secretary to tally the vote. Members, if you could please keep the sound down in here, that would be helpful for the tallying process. Thank you. Robin Gully, 2nd Congressional District, Mary Turner, 3rd Congressional District, Tad Johnson, 8th Congressional District, having received a majority of the votes cast, have been elected to the Board of Regents for a term of 6 years. Next, we will elect one at-large regent candidate for a term of 6 years. Penny Wheeler has been nominated by the Joint Committee. Are there any further nominations for the at-large seat? I recognize the member from Wright, Representative O'Neill, for the purpose of making a nomination.
Thank you, Madam President. I nominate Flora Yang.
Representative O'Neill nominates Flora Yang in the at-large seat. Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations? Hearing none, I declare nominations closed for the at-large seat. The Secretary will now call the roll on the election of the at-large seat.
Abler. Abler, Yang. Anderson. Anderson, Yang. Barr. Barr, Yang. Bolden. Bolden, Wheeler. Carlson. Carlson, Wheeler. Champion. Champion, Wheeler. Coleman. Coleman, Yang. Swadzinski. Swadzinski, Wheeler. Dames. Dames, Yang. Dibble. Dibble, Wheeler. Dornick. Dornick, Yang. Draheim. Draheim, Yang. Drazkowski. Drazkowski, Yang. Duckworth. Duckworth, Yang. Diedzik. Diedzik.
Dietzick votes Wheeler.
Diedzik, Wheeler. Eichhorn. Eichhorn, Yang. Farnsworth. Farnsworth, Yang. Fateh. Fateh, Wheeler. Frentz. Frentz, Wheeler. Green. Green, Yang. Grunhagen. Grunhagen, Yang. Gustafson. Gustafson, Wheeler. Hochschild. Hochschild, Wheeler. Herr. Herr, Wheeler. Hoffman. Hoffman, pass. Housley. Housley, Yang. Howe.
Yang.
Howe, Yang. Jasinski. Jasinski, Yang. Johnson. Johnson, Yang. Klein. Klein, Wheeler. Croonan. Curran. Curran, Yang. Croonan. Croonan, Yang. Kunish. Kunish, Wheeler. Kupek. Kupek, Wheeler. Lang. Lang. Latz. Latz, Wheeler. Liskey. Liskey, Yang. Limmer. Limmer, Yang. Lucero. Lucero, Yang. Mann. Mann, Wheeler. Marty. Marty, Yang. Matthews. Matthews, Yang. McQuaid. McQuaid, Wheeler. McEwen. McEwen, pass. Miller. Miller, Yang. Mitchell. Mitchell, pass. Mohammed. Mohammed, pass. Morrison. Morrison, Wheeler. Murphy. Murphy, Wheeler. Nelson. Nelson, pass. Umu Verbatim. Umu Verbatim, pass. Pappas. Pappas, Wheeler. Pa. Pa, Wheeler. Port. Port, Wheeler. Pratt. Pratt, pass. Putnam. Putnam, Wheeler. Rarick. Rarick, Yang. Rasmussen. Rasmussen, Yang. Rest. Rest, Wheeler. Seeberger. Seeberger, Wheeler. Utke. Utke, Yang. Weber. Weber, Yang. Wiesenberg. Wiesenberg, Yang. Westland. Westland, Wheeler. Westrom. Westrom, Yang. Wickland. Wickland, Wheeler. Zhang. Zhang, Wheeler. Acom. Acom, Wheeler. Agbadje. Agbadje, Wheeler. Altendorf. Altendorf, Yang. Anderson, P.E. Anderson, P.E., Yang. Anderson, P.H. Anderson, P.H., Yang. Backer. Backer, Yang. Bonner. Bonner, Wheeler. Bakeberg. Bakeberg, Yang. Baker. Baker, Yang. Becker, Finn. Becker, Finn, Wheeler. Bennett. Bennett, Yang. Berg. Berg, Wheeler. Bierman. Bierman, Wheeler. Bliss. Bliss, Yang. Brand. Brand, Wheeler. Burkle. Burkle, Yang. Carroll. Carroll, Wheeler. Chow. Chow, Wheeler. Clardy. Clardy, Wheeler. Coulter. Coulter, Wheeler. Karen. Karen, Wheeler. Daniels. Daniels, Yang. Doubt. Doubt, Yang. Davids. Davids, Yang. Davis. Davids, Yang. Damath. Damath, Yang. Dotseth. Dotseth, Yang. Edelson. Edelson, Wheeler. Elkins. Elkins, Wheeler. Engen. Engen, Yang. Feist. Feist, Wheeler. Finke. Finke, Wheeler. Fisher. Fisher, Wheeler. Fogelman. Fogelman, Yang. Franson. Franson, Yang. Frazier. Frazier, Wheeler. Frederick. Frederick, Wheeler. Freiberg. Freiberg, Wheeler. Garofalo. Garofalo, Yang. Gilman. Gilman, Yang. Gomez. Gomez, Wheeler. Greenman. Greenman, Wheeler. Grossel. Grossel, Yang. Hanson R. Hanson R. Wheeler. Hanson J. Hanson J. Wheeler. Harder. Harder, Yang. Hassan. Hassan, Wheeler. Heinzman. Heinzman, Yang. Hemmingson Yeager. Hemmingson Yeager, Wheeler. Her. Her, Wheeler. Hicks. Hicks, Wheeler. Hill. Hill, Wheeler. Hollins. Hollins, Wheeler. Hornstein. Hornstein, Wheeler, Howard, Howard, Wheeler, Hudella, Hudella, Yang, Hudson, Hudson, Yang, Hewitt, Hewitt, Wheeler, Hussein, Hussein, Wheeler, Igo,
Yang.
Igo, Yang, Jacob, Jacob, Yang, Johnson, Johnson, Yang, Jordan, Jordan, Wheeler, Joy,
Yang.
Joy, Yang, Keeler, Keeler, Wheeler, Keel, Keel, Yang, Cleavorn, Cleavorn, Wheeler. Knutson, Knutson, Yang, Cagle, Cagle, Wheeler, Katiza Wattoon, Katiza Wattoon, Wheeler, Kozlowski, Kozlowski, Wheeler, Kosnick, Kosnick, Yang, Kraft, Kraft, Wheeler, Creshaw, Creshaw, Yang, Lee F, Lee F, Wheeler, Lee K, Lee K, Wheeler, Liebling, Liebling, Wheeler, Lilly, Lilly, Wheeler, Listagard, Listagard, Wheeler, Long, Long, Wheeler, McDonald, McDonald, Yang, Mecklin, Mecklin, Yang, Moeller, Moeller, Wheeler, Mueller, Mueller, Yang, Murphy, Murphy, Yang, Myers, Myers, pass, Nadeau, Nadeau, Yang, Nash, Nash, Yang, Nelson M, Nelson M, Wheeler, Nelson N, Nelson N, Yang, New Brindley, New Brindley, Yang, Newton, Newton, Wheeler, Niska, Niska, Yang, Nor, Nor, Wheeler, Norris, Norris, Wheeler, Novotny, Novotny, Yang, O'Driscoll, O'Driscoll, Yang, Olson B, Olson B, Yang, Olson L, Olson L, Wheeler, O'Neill, O'Neill, Yang, Pulowski, Pulowski, Wheeler, Perez Vega, Perez Vega, Wheeler, Perryman, Perryman, Yang, Petersburg, Petersburg, Yang, Farr, Farr, Yang, Pinto, Pinto, Wheeler, Pryor, Pryor, Wheeler, Purcell, Purcell, Wheeler, Quam, Quam, Yang, Ream, Ream, Wheeler, Ryer, excused, Richardson, Richardson, Wheeler, Robbins, Robbins, Yang, Schumacher, Schumacher, Yang, Schultz, Schultz, Yang, Scott, Scott, Yang, Sensor, Murrah, Sensor, Murrah, Wheeler, Scraba, Scraba, Yang, Smith, Smith, Wheeler, Stevenson, Stevenson, Wheeler, Swazinski, Swazinski, Yang, Tabke, Tabke, Wheeler, Torkelson, Torkelson, Yang, Erdahl, Erdahl, Yang, Vang, Vang, Wheeler, West, West, Yang, Wiener, Wiener, Yang, Wees, Wees, Yang, Whitty, Whitty, Yang, Wolgamott, Wolgamott, Wheeler, Zhang, Zhang, Wheeler, Joachim, Joachim, Wheeler, Seleznikar, Seleznikar, Yang, President Hortman, President Hartman, Wheeler. Hoffman. Hoffman, passed. Lang.
Yang.
Lang, Yang. McEwen. McEwen, pass. Mitchell. Mitchell, pass. Mohammed. Mohammed Wheeler. Nelson. Nelson, Yang. Umu Verbatim. Umu Verbatim, pass. Pratt. Pratt, Yang. Myers. Myers, Yang. That's it.
The clerk will close the roll, and the secretary will tally the vote. No candidate has received a majority of the votes cast for a regent for the at-large seat. Pursuant to Joint Rule 4.02, the votes must be cast again for that seat. On each succeeding ballot, the candidate with the fewest votes must be dropped from consideration and the votes cast again until a majority is achieved. Also, any candidate with fewer than 20 votes on any ballot shall also be dropped from succeeding ballots. Therefore, the remaining candidates for a regent from the at-large seat are Penny Wheeler and Flora Yang. I will enforce order on the floor so that the staff can hear the roll call votes. The secretary will now call the roll for the election of the at-large seat.
Abler. Abler, Yang. Anderson. Anderson, Yang. Barr. Barr, Yang. Bolden. Bolden, Wheeler. Carlson. Carlson, Wheeler. Champion. Champion, Wheeler. Coleman. Coleman, Yang. Swazinski. Swazinski, Wheeler. Dames. Dames, Yang. Dibble. Dibble, Wheeler. Dornick. Dornick, Yang. Draheim. Draheim, Yang. Drazkowski. Drazkowski, Yang. Duckworth. Duckworth. Diedzik.
Wheeler.
Diedzik, Wheeler. Eichhorn. Eichhorn, Yang. Farnsworth. Farnsworth, Yang. Fateh. Fateh, Wheeler. Frentz. Frentz, Wheeler. Green. Green, Yang. Grunhagen. Grunhagen, Yang. Gustafson. Gustafson, Wheeler. Hauschild. Hauschild, Wheeler. Herr. Herr, Wheeler. Hoffman. Hoffman, pass. Housley. Housley, Yang. Howe. Howe, Yang. Jasinski. Jasinski, Yang. Johnson. Johnson, Yang. Klein. Klein, Wheeler. Gran. Gran, Yang. Croonin. Croonin, Yang. Kunish. Kunish, Wheeler. Kupek. Kupek, Wheeler. Lang. Lang. Latz. Latz, Wheeler. Liskey. Liskey, Yang. Limmer. Limmer, Yang. Lucero. Lucero, Yang. Mann. Mann, Wheeler. Marty. Marty, Yang. Matthews. Matthews, Yang. McQuaid. McQuaid, Wheeler. McEwen. McEwen, pass. Miller. Miller, Yang. Mitchell. Mitchell, pass. Mohammed. Mohammed, Wheeler. Morrison. Morrison, Wheeler. Murphy. Murphy, Wheeler. Nelson. Nelson, Yang. Umu Verbatim. I didn't get it. Umuver Baton. Umuver Baton Yang. Pappas. Pappas Wheeler. Paw. Paw Wheeler. Port. Port Wheeler. Pratt. Pratt Yang. Putnam. Putnam Wheeler. Rarick. Rarick Yang. Rasmussen. Rasmussen Yang. Rest. Rest Wheeler. Seeberger. Seeberger Wheeler. Utke. Utke Yang. Weber. Weber Yang. Wiesenberg. Wiesenberg Yang. Westland. Westland Wheeler. Westrom. Westrom Yang. Wickland. Wickland Wheeler. Zhang. Zhang Wheeler. Acom. Acom Wheeler. Agbadje. Agbadje Wheeler. Altendorf. Altendorf Yang. Anderson P.E. Anderson P.E. Yang. Anderson P.H. Anderson P.H. Yang. Backer. Backer Yang. Bonner. Bonner Wheeler. Bakeberg. Bakeberg Yang. Baker. Baker Yang. Becker Finn. Becker Finn Wheeler. Bennett. Bennett Yang. Berg. Berg Wheeler. Bierman. Bierman Wheeler. Bliss. Bliss Yang. Brand. Brand Wheeler. Burkle. Burkle Yang. Carroll. Carroll Wheeler. Chaw. Chaw Wheeler. Clardy. Clardy Wheeler. Coulter. Coulter Wheeler. Kernan. Kernan Wheeler. Daniels. Daniels Yang. Doubt. Doubt Yang. Davids. Davids Yang. Davis. Davis Yang. Damath. Damath Yang. Dotseth. Dotseth Yang. Edelson. Edelson Wheeler. Elkins. Elkins Wheeler. Engen. Engen Yang. Feist. Feist Wheeler. Finke. Finke Wheeler. Fisher. Fisher Wheeler. Fogelman. Fogelman Yang. Franson. Franson Yang. Frazier. Frazier Wheeler. Frederick. Frederick Wheeler. Freiberg. Freiberg Wheeler. Garofalo. Garofalo Yang. Gilman. Gilman Yang. Gomez. Gomez. Gomez changes from Gilman to Wheeler. Greenman. Greenman Wheeler. Grossel. Grosso Yang. Hanson R. Hanson R. Wheeler. Hanson J. Hanson J. Wheeler. Harder. Harder Yang. Hassan. Hassan Wheeler, Heinzman. Heinzman. Heinzman, Yang. Hemmingson Yager. Hemmingson Yager. Wheeler, Her, Wheeler. Hicks. Hicks, Wheeler. Hill. Wheeler. Hollins. Wheeler. Hornstein. Wheeler. Howard, Wheeler. Hudella, Yang. Hudson, Yang. Hewitt, Wheeler. Hussein, Wheeler. Igo, Yang. Jacob, Yang. Johnson, Yang. Jordan, Wheeler. Joy, Yang. Keeler, votes Wheeler. Keel, Yang. Cleavorn, Wheeler. Knutson, Yang. Cagle, Wheeler. Katiza Wattoon, Wheeler. Kozlowski, Wheeler. Kosnick, Yang. Kraft, Wheeler. Creeshaw, Yang. Lee F. Wheeler. Lee K. Wheeler. Liebling, Wheeler. Lilly, Wheeler. Listlegard, Wheeler. Long, Wheeler. McDonald, Yang. Mecklin, Yang. Moeller, Wheeler. Mueller, Yang. Murphy, Yang. Myers, Yang. Nadeau, Yang. Nash, Yang. Nelson M. Wheeler. Nelson N. Yang. New Brindley, Yang. Newton, Wheeler. Niska, Yang. Knorr, Wheeler. Norris, Wheeler. Novotny, Yang. O'Driscoll, Yang. Olson B, Yang. Olson L. Wheeler. O'Neill, Yang. Pulowski, Wheeler. Perez Vega, Wheeler. Perryman, Yang. Petersburg, Yang. Farr, Yang. Pinto, Wheeler. Pryor, Wheeler. Purcell, Wheeler. Quam, Yang. Ream, Wheeler. Ryer, Richardson, Wheeler. Robbins, Yang. Schumacher, Yang. Schultz, Yang. Scott, Yang. Sensor Murrah, Wheeler. Scraba, Yang. Smith, Wheeler. Stevenson, Wheeler. Swazinski, Yang. Tabke, Wheeler. Torkelson, Yang. Erdahl, Yang. Vang. Vang, Wheeler. West. West, Yang. Wiener. Wiener, Yang. Weens. Weens, Yang. Whitty. Whitty, Yang. Wogamot. Wogamot, Wheeler. Zhang. Zhang, Wheeler. Joachim. Joachim, Wheeler. Seleznikar. Seleznikar, Yang. President Hortman. President Hortman, Wheeler. Duckworth.
Duckworth, go ahead.
Duckworth, Yang. Hoffman. Hoffman, pass. Lang.
Yang.
Lang, Yang. McEwen. McEwen, Wheeler. Mitchell. Mitchell, Wheeler.
Please recall Ryer.
Ryer.
Wheeler.
Ryer, Wheeler.
The clerk will close the roll, and the secretary will tally the vote. Penny Wheeler, having received a majority of the votes cast, has been elected to the Board of Regents for a term of 6 years. I recognize Representative Long for the purpose of making an announcement.
Madam Speaker, once the joint session adjourns, then we will have 15 minutes to get the House back in order, and we will be reconvening at that time.
I now recognize Senator Friends.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the joint convention do now adjourn.
Senator Friends moves that the joint convention do now adjourn. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed, please say no. The motion prevails and the joint convention is now adjourned.